Now, Drew, you're at Clackamas Town Center. People who are leaving the area can seek shelter at the Oregon Convention Center. Typically, that drive is, about 20 minutes? Today, that took some people much longer. Let's get to Fox 12's Audrey Wheel now, who talked to some who got caught up in that commute. Audrey?
Yeah, we spoke to people who came up here from Molalla and Oregon City saying that it took them more than 3 hours to get here. In fact, a few hours ago, Clackamas County was tweeting asking anyone who's not in a level 3 zone to delay travel to avoid some of that gridlock. We are right now in the loading zone of the Oregon Convention Center, and this is where Red Cross volunteers have been greeting all of those people as they finish that long drive and come here for a place to stay. We're told that there's room for 400 people inside.
You got it?
In the fast and furious effort to keep everyone safe, Red Cross volunteers quickly transforming the Oregon Convention Center into a shelter, as even more people from Clackamas County are forced to leave their homes.
He wants to stay, I want to stay, but no, we got to go. So you got to go.
These two friends came up from Molalla, stuck in traffic at a crawl.
5 miles an hour. 10.
And it's not their first shelter stop, as even more cities are put under evacuation notice.
From the college to Clackamas Town Center to here.
Angel Fujiyoshi and Cheryl Ray drove from Oregon City and say it took more than 3 hours.
I've been packed since we went to level 1, and as soon as we hit level 2, called my husband at work and said, we're getting out of here. I'm not waiting for level 3.
Ray is no stranger to disaster, having already lost her house twice in Texas to hurricanes.
It's just like, not again. I just can't believe it.
They brought their pets,
My little kitty in there.
and their most meaningful items.
My 4-year-old grandson was crying that he wanted to bring his toys with them. I had to sit down and explain to him that the most important thing is that we get out alive.
Saying they appreciate having each other and somewhere to stay.
We're glad to finally be stopped at a place where we can at least rest for at least the night.
Very great.
So.
I got it.
You got it?
In the fast and furious effort to keep everyone safe, Red Cross volunteers quickly transforming the Oregon Convention Center into a shelter, as even more people from Clackamas County are forced to leave their homes.
He wants to stay, I want to stay, but no, we got to go. So you got to go.
These two friends. Okay. Yeah, and as you can see here, there are some people unloading some water. It looks like maybe some snacks too there. People keep pulling up, just kind of in a slow trickle all evening here at the loading dock of the convention center. There are also showers, a place for people to park, and a place for pets inside. As far as anyone looking to help, the Red Cross says that they can't take any material donations right now, but they are so grateful for everyone reaching out, and that money donations are the best bet right now. That is the easiest and fastest way for them to get people shelter and food. Live in Northeast Portland, Audrey Wheel, Fox 12 Oregon.
Audrey, thank you. Those evacuating from Clackamas County have a few options for check-in points and their new locations as of tonight. The Oregon Convention Center in Portland, as Audrey mentioned, is welcoming those impacted by the fires. And evacuees with RVs or campers can check in at Clackamas Town Center, Willamette Mission State Park in Jervis, Shampooey State Park in St. Paul, or Portland International Airport.
All right, we want to take you to see some of this video here out of Marion County. It shows the moments the Beachy Creek Fire moved through the town of Mahama, and it's a really unique vantage point here. It's a trail camera that was set up to look at wildlife. We've seen several homes burned as high winds moved through that area. What's happening across our state right now is nothing short of stunning, and it's also heartbreaking.
We want to turn now to Marion County, where fires continue to grow and merge. The Beachy Creek Fire is the largest among them. Fox 12's Kendra Kent is live tonight with an update for us along Highway 22. Kendra?
Yeah, that's right. We're at the roadblock here just outside of State, and the smoke is really thick right now. And I did have a chance to speak with the Marion County Sheriff's Office today. They say many of their search and rescue missions that they want to conduct simply are just too dangerous still at this point with all of the fire activity, as it's just difficult to get to some of these areas. We do know that 18 people in Marion County have been reported missing. That is according to deputies here. Now, meanwhile, fire crews tell me that some of the fire activity in this fire has died down a little bit, but the worst news is that parts of this fire are moving toward Clackamas County, and they do fear that the two fires may have merged. The devastating images keep coming in, just as relentless as the raging flames. The Beachy Creek Fire in the Santiam Canyon, one of many burning in the western U.S., as the region is now being called hell on earth.
Hope that my sister comes out of this okay. She's very bad and heavily sedated.
Lenny Bertolotto's sister is fighting for her life in the Oregon Burn Center after she was rescued by her husband, who went around roadblocks near Mahema in a race to try to save his family.
He found Angie on the road a mile from the house. He could not get any further. So he got her down to the paramedics.
Tragically, Bertolotto's sister is one of the luckier ones. He says both his mother and nephew died in the fire. Investigators say the body of 13-year-old Wyatt Tofty was recovered. Wyatt's grandmother, Peggy Masso, has not been found. The Marion County Sheriff's Office says 18 people have been reported missing in the fires, but it's not clear whether they died or are somewhere safe and unable to access phones or roadways. Then there's all the homes and businesses destroyed. The number so far countless. As evacuees pack into area hotels, they anxiously await news of whether they'll ever be able to go home. Jamie Baker and her family of 5 slept in their car for 2 days with a 1-year-old baby.
It was horrible. I mean, she was just having the hardest time with it, just screaming and screaming.
Now in a hotel, the family is trying to come to terms with reality as all of Oregon prays for mercy.
I would just hope everybody would stay out of the area and let the firefighters and let them do their job up there right now.
And fire officials here in Marion County say they absolutely do not have enough resources to fight this fire. For example, this grim statistic, they say that on Monday, fire officials had 15 task force available to fight that fire. By Tuesday, it was just a little bit more than a quarter than that at 4 task force that were available. We'll, of course, keep you posted on the very latest. Reporting live tonight in Marion County, Kendra Kent, Fox 12 Oregon.